Hey, what is up guys, Kill the Relentless here, back again with another Biomutant video. Yesterday was such a very good day for us Biomutant fans as we got to see a glimpse of the different class perks and all the different general perks thanks to Fextra Life. If you haven't seen the original video guys, please make sure to click on the link on the description below and watch that video first. Today we're going to be talking about 4 different types of builds that you can try on your first character or your first playthrough. Disclaimer though, these builds are based on Fextra Life's class perks video, so they may have patched through new or different perks when the game comes out, so please keep that in mind. However, I always like to do a little bit of theory crafting here and there, especially on the type of build I want to go for. So I wanted to make this type of video, so if you like the sound of that, please make sure to like and share this video, and please make sure to subscribe to my channel for more Biomutant content in the future. Anyway guys, let's get on with the video. Number 1. The dual pistol Gunslinger build. This one sounds really interesting to me as I love using double pistols in almost every RPG game I play. It was also a very misleading one as before I watched the class perks video, I always thought that it was going to be the Deadeye for this type of build, but I believe that the best one to pick based on the class perks alone would be the Commando class, and here's why. This build will be based on 3 perks. The first one is going to be the perfect reload perk. I know what you're thinking, hey, isn't that the starting perk for the Deadeye class? Yes it is. But it's been revealed that it is a general perk, so any of the other classes can use it. So you can use it for this build as well. What it basically does, it allows you to press a button to reload your weapon instantly and grants your next magazine 20% more damage. That sounds really nice, especially for pistols, since I'm just making an assumption here, pistols will probably have less magazine ammo than rifles. So that perk will be really good to have on this type of build. The other 2 perks will be Fury and Brutality. Fury gives your ranged weapons 10% more damage to targets, and Brutality will increase your range attacks critical damage by 10%. The 3 other perks of the Commando seem to be quite underpowered, as Stimulus and Adrenaline only increases your stats when you're low health, so it's up to you whether you want those type of buffs. If you like to play like that, you like playing risky below 50 health. And the other perk, Shock, only applies to shotguns, which isn't this type of build. So I know the 3 main perks don't really sound like they focus too much on dual pistols, but if you're going to do a dual pistol type of build, this is your best bet when it comes to class perks alone. I will let you know why the Deadeye class isn't for this type of build and is more suited for something else on the last build type, so keep watching the video. This build is based on critical chance and range damage, so put points on luck for the increased crit chance, and craft the best possible pistols that you can. Number 2, the Spellcaster build. Do you like spamming spells? Do you like using different types of abilities to take down your enemies? This psi power type build might be just for you. For those all about the mage life, the best class to go for is the Psi Freak. For the build itself, the main takeaway here is to just take all the Psi Freak perk. Megamind gives you increased ki energy regen by 20%. Nocturnal gives you increased intellect attribute at night, which means you deal more damage during the nighttime with your psi abilities. Mind Melt increases your crit chance on your psi powers, while Psi Spikes increase your psi power damage by 10%. And finally, Brain Drain gives you Spell Vamp if you play League, or you regenerate health when you use your psi powers on enemies by 20%. Also, the extra ability of Spark Ball on Psi Freaks help you a lot in the early game, especially when you don't have any of the extra perks unlocked yet. So if you want to do this Spellcaster build, make sure you pick the Psi Freak as your main class. If you also want to try out this build, make sure to increase your intelligence so you do more psi power damage. Number 3, the Rogue type build. This build is for those who likes moving and dodging a lot in combat. The best class to use if you want to try this type of build would be the Saboteur. The main perks for this build will be basically getting all the class perks for Saboteur, which are Hypergenetic, which lowers down your dodge energy cost by 20%. The Reflexes perk, which makes enemies' ranged weapons have a 10% chance to miss you completely. The Agile perk, which increases your dodge distance by 20%. The perk Moving Target increases your basic movement speed by 5% in combat. And the Evasive perk, which increases your armor by 20% when dodging or in the air. The Rogue build is based on melee damage and speed, so put points on agility and strength if you are trying to go for this type of build. Number 4, which will probably be one of the stronger builds in the game, the Shooter Shoot build. This build has the strongest potential to do the most damage just from class perks alone. As I mentioned earlier, this type of build is most suited for the Deadeye class, and here's why. The main perks for this build are Perfect Reload, which I mentioned earlier is the starting skill that you already know for the Deadeye class. It allows you to press a button to reload your weapons instantly and grants your next magazine 20% more damage. Other perks that you need are Crackshot, which makes your non-automatic rifles inflict 20% more attack damage. Quick Load, which reduces reload time, just in case you missed the perfect reload button. The Sniper perk, which makes your non-automatic rifles have 10% more crit chance. And the Sharpshooter perk, which is what makes this build and is probably going to be nerfed soon because of how overpowered it kind of is. It basically makes all of your two-handed guns inflict double damage. Your two-handed guns do 100% more damage. Jeez, that just sounds crazy, but also a lot of fun. I didn't mention the Gunslinger perk, as your main weapon choice when you're going for this type of build should be a two-handed gun. This build is based on critical chance and range damage, so put points on luck for the increased crit chance and craft the best possible two-handed gun that you can if you want to try out this crazy build. And those are our 4 different possible builds that you can try when you start playing the game. But at the end of the day, how you play and how you have fun is up to you. Did you like any of the 4 builds? If you did, please make sure to like and share the video and comment down below which of the 4 builds you're picking, or if you already had a build in mind. Mercenary class people. Anyway, if you like more videos like these, please make sure to subscribe to my channel. For small channels like mine, it would be really appreciated. And I hope I'll see you in the next video.